Hey everybody, welcome back. Instagram versus reality. The video on the left went viral on TikTok, and then I guess someone really felt like she just needed a little something, you know, just a little zhuzh. I personally don't think that she did, and as someone who saw the original video, it was an amazing video that didn't need to be edited just because of how clear it was. It looked better than real life. So this wasn't her that made that edit, just FYI. And she didn't need it, in my opinion. Finally found one in the wild. What she posted versus what the clinician posted. Oh yeah, okay, so what she posted versus reality. Well, you can't deny that that's a big difference. Very different indeed. She doesn't look bad. She doesn't look bad in the actual picture. To me, the one that she edited looks unrealistic. Photoshop versus reality. Yes, it happens to men too. I still think he's handsome as hell. And I mean, it is Prince Harry. He is a literal prince after all. Here lies an unedited photo of Sandra Bullock. Looking smashing, darling. Absolutely smashing. Edited versus unedited. Miss Ariana Grande, what do you got for us today? I mean, it looks like she edited out, I guess you could call that her spine or her esophagus. And clearly she smoothed out her face as well. Obviously, Ariana Grande is stunning. Didn't need to do that. But I feel for her though, because if she had left it in like that, then people would have definitely said something. People would have probably trolled her in the comments. I get why people do it too. All right, here we have Miss Huda Beauty, who posted a video showing just exactly what goes into the editing for her campaigns. Yes, lots happening here. An already stunning woman. Oh, we're making the boobs a little bigger. We're photoshopping some abs onto there.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't actually realize how much goes into it. That's a lot. I mean, good on her for posting that. But my question is, why doesn't she just not do that? If she's gonna show both, what does it matter? I appreciate the transparency, but if she's gonna show what it actually looks like anyway, I mean, don't we all appreciate a little bit of realness in campaigns nowadays? I don't think she had to do that. The original photo is amazing. Yeah, the original photo is already pretty much perfect as it is. Makeup company uses model with real life skin. Oh my gosh, that is so refreshing to see. Because the reality is, a huge majority of people that are into makeup have acne. That's why they wear makeup, because they want to cover it up. But wouldn't that be cool though if we normalized it to the point where something like this could be, you know, seen as totally normal or beautiful? I think it's really interesting. I think it's beautiful for sure. A decade ago versus today. Wow, we have a real life Benjamin Button here. She's aging backwards, guys. It's that new, you know? Got some La Mer, you know, that cream that's $500 a pot. That's what she uses. It's all natural. Can't get over the feeling that Apple are using digital makeup on their female stars. 4K and no pores. It looks like a CG render. Yeah, it's not necessarily digital makeup. It's also something called beauty work, where stars go in after something's been shot and they edit it, they Photoshop it frame by frame. Because when you take a video, all that is a bunch of photos in each frame. So they take every single frame and they edit out imperfections, and they can add things, they can totally change a person's body. Let's say white teeth, or if someone looks really hungover, they can get rid of bags or something like that. It's a really expensive process, but I'm fairly certain that most A-list celebrities have it written into their contracts. Which is why when you see these Instagram reality pictures, you're like, oh, that's so weird, but she looked so great in that movie. And it's yeah, because there was beauty work. It's been around since music videos. Music videos of the 90s, you know, when there was that you know, with Baby One More Time, with all that glowiness to that music video style. That was the early ages of beauty work. Posted versus tagged. Holy cannoli. And see, the thing is I feel for her. Madonna has always been at the forefront of pretty much every trend. She's gotten a BBL, she's gotten tons of plastic surgery, because the sad truth is that when you're no longer youthful, you don't have power as a woman. Women's power is linked to youth and beauty. And without it, I don't know, we kind of become a little bit obsolete. And even someone as iconic as Madonna understands that. We say things like, oh, you know, she shouldn't do all that to her face or her body. She didn't need to do that. Well, the thing is like, maybe she feels like she does, because otherwise you wouldn't talk about her. If it's one thing Madonna knows how to do, it's how to stay relevant. App delay when recognizing new face. The last guy in the vid must have this app on max setting. All right, let's take a look. I'm ready for the glitch. Oh, did you see that? Oh, there's two. Oh yeah, wow. Let's see that one more time, just to make sure that you guys caught it. Oh, bam, bam, and there it goes. Normalize pregnant bodies of all sizes and the normal changes to our body that come with pregnancy. Cannot believe I'm finally approaching a due date. It just goes to show how different every pregnancy is. Do you think the baby or the house will come first? I was thinking the baby, but now I'm thinking it's waiting for our home. I hope I look half amazing as you do when I'm pregnant. You're such an inspiration. It's a woman like you who makes me feel less anxious about pregnancy and weight gain. I mean, I will be honest, it doesn't necessarily look like that's entirely natural. Like, to me, I feel like the stomach protrudes a little too much and there's no connection to the legs. I could be wrong. I don't know if there's Photoshop going on there, but it does look like maybe she might have changed some things. And that's okay, by the way. That's totally fine. You're gonna gain weight during pregnancy. You do have another person inside you that needs to be eating. Bruh. Indeed, bruh. All right, where's the warping? Where to warp at? I don't see too much warp failing going on here. All I just see is that it just looks a little bit unnatural. I think it's far more likely that her waist might be a little bit bigger than what it looks like. Love that dress though. Holy cannoli.
Amazeballs.
Popular fashion brand forgets to edit the product image in one of the color options. All right, so this is the edited image. And that's the unedited image. Honestly, it took me a second to realize what was edited in the first place because it looks amazing as it is. Yeah, that actually took me a second. I toggled between them and I was like, oh, what's the difference? What happened to the dress? Oh, it's the waist. They cinched in the waist to make it look like she had a BBL. Instagram versus reality in Victorian times. From the book, Complete Self-Instructing Library of Practical Photography. Oh wow, yeah. No, so you could definitely, you don't need Photoshop to do this stuff. You can do it in a dark room too, which is why, you know, the majority of photos from, you know, the dawning age of photography to like, you know, even just like the 1950s and like glamour shots, this stuff has been going on for a really, really long time. Stalin edited his photos to remove the like pock marks and like bad acne scars that he had because he recognized the importance of looking ethereal. Like he didn't want people to see him as ugly. He wanted people to see him as like powerful and handsome. You know what I mean? Left is a picture from 1924. That's the original. And the right is the photo that was released to the public. And obviously it doesn't show Stalin's pockmarked skin, which was a big insecurity of his. And they changed other things too. His skin is super smooth all across the board. His hair is pretty much perfect. It happens to guys too. Oh, those abs are fake for sure. And guess what? It doesn't matter because if he gets into your bed, honey, it's already too late. See, the issue with this is if this makeup artist is using this to advertise her work, people are gonna think that if they go to her, then essentially their bad skin will be completely erased. I guarantee you that this is not what it looks like in real life. It probably looks pretty close, but like anything, people have skin texture and I see absolutely no skin texture here. Is this the face app or is it photoshopped onto someone else's body? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like it's someone else's body because things change. They vary from photo to photo. She looks good in her 60s. Why would she do this? Because, like I said, she's Madonna. And as much as we want to say that we like to see people aging gracefully, the fact of the matter is that a lot of people don't want to see that. Self-introduction in front of your own resume photo. I mean, you're kind of like punking yourself, no? Is that not like... You're sort of revealing yourself. Someone call an ambulance. Je téléphone à la police. Yes, hello, police. I have seen a man on the Instagram reality subreddit and it looks like he is missing his organs. Please help. That was Instagram versus reality. Remember, you're beautiful and you don't need Photoshop.
subscribe.
Got something that you